Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. In today's gameplay commentary, I'm going to be bringing you guys a 36-1 on the map cargo with the MK48 light machine gun. And this is episode 3, I believe, of Black Ops 2 Gold Guns. So throughout this video, I'm going to be trying to explain to you guys what I believe is the best class layout for the MK48. However, this class layout, guys, that I've got set up around the video will vary depending on what game mode you're playing and what map you're playing on. So keep that in mind. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. So as for my attachments here, guys, I've got the suppressor and the quick draw attachments. So the reason I'm using these attachments, guys, is because first of all, the quick draw is a must. You're gonna want to use it no matter what on this weapon, in my opinion. I find it's the best attachment for this weapon. So pretty much no matter what game mode, no matter what map, just go with the quick draw. That just completely simples things out because that'll give you faster aim down sight, and that just makes it a lot easier for you to win your gunfights. Now, as for the other attachment, we got the suppressor. Now the reason for this, guys, is because with this weapon, I find it has really good iron sights, but it also has a lot of muzzle flash. So to compensate for that, you're going to want to use either the suppressor or the red dot sight or some sort of an optical attachment. So either the suppressor or an optical. And the way you decide this is depending on what game mode or map you're playing on. So if you're playing a game mode where you're just moving around, there's no objective to play, you're just kind of moving around aimlessly looking for guys, that's kind of the kind of game mode you're going to use a silencer. So that way you find the guys and you catch them off guard and they don't catch you off guard. But if you're playing a game mode like domination or capture the flag with an objective you have to cover, play a bit more defensive style with an optical attachment because you're not going to be moving around capturing the flags or anything like that. That's just not your rule when using a light machine gun. And so when that's the case, use an optical attachment so you can see your enemies and stuff like that. So that should summarize the attachments, guys. Do not worry about using something like the grip because the recoil on this weapon is so minimal. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, the grip isn't even all that good in this game because it reduces your recoil the same amount the silencer increases it, if that makes sense. So really, do not worry about using anything like the grip, and do not worry about the silencer increasing your recoil. It's really nothing to worry about. In fact, don't even worry about the silencer reducing your damage because the range reduction the silencer gives you is 30%. Now, although this seems like, oh, that's 30%, that's 1/3 of your range, that's kind of big. Well, with the MK48, that's not the case because this weapon's range goes out to 90 meters where you'll be getting 3-shot kills. So you'll be getting 3-shot kills up to 90 meters and 60 meters with a suppressor. So that is still really good. That is, I believe, around double the MTAR's range, which is really good. So once again, guys, don't worry about the range, don't worry about the recoil on the suppressor. If you're using it in a game mode like TDM or free-for-all, you're doing it right. If you're playing something like domination or capture the flag or demolition, use a red dot or something like that. So as for the perks here, guys, I've got hardline, lightweight, toughness, and tac mask. So the reason it's in hardline, guys, is because hardline is really good in game modes such as TDM and free-for-all where there aren't any objectives to play, so you don't get an extra score. So this will allow you to get your kill streaks a lot easier, and so hardline is really good in those kind of game modes. In other game modes where there are objectives, I'd say it's optional. I don't really need to use it, but it's good. It's no reason not to use it, but it's not necessary, I believe. And if you're playing something like TDM or free-for-all, go with lightweight. This will give you more movement. This will be extremely helpful because you'll find the enemies more often because you won't be finding them at the objectives, of course, because there aren't any. But if you're playing objective game mode, go with flak jacket so you can be near the objective without having to worry about grenades and stuff like that. As for your second tier perk, go with toughness. No matter what you're playing, toughness is a really great perk. You don't need scavengers. Weapon's got tons of ammo. Fast hands isn't really worthwhile. Cold-blooded, don't make me laugh. Just go with toughness. Toughness is probably the best way to go with this weapon. As for your third tier, awareness is good if you're playing something like free-for-all. I guess engineer can work as well. Dead silence, not really. It's not worthwhile in this game considering the footsteps are so quiet anyways. And yeah, tac mask is probably the best way to go because I mean there's shock charges everywhere. I know it, you know it. Just use tac mask. It's a really great way to go. As for my equipment here, guys, I've got the C4 and the concussion grenade. It's what I'm used to using, it's what I'm comfortable with, it's what I like best. I recommend you guys do the same because the C4 in this game is extremely powerful. It's probably the best it's ever been, so definitely use C4 if it's something you're comfortable with. If you're playing something like domination where you want to be able to clutch flags and stuff, maybe use a frag grenade. But C4 is also really good for clean flags, so I don't know, either can work. It really depends on the situation and the scenario, so I like C4. And as for the kill streaks here, guys, I've got UAV, Orbital VSAT, and Warthog. Now, the reason I chose these three, guys, is because I like UAV so I can get my early streak going on, I can find my opponents, Orbital VSAT so I can maintain that streak and continue to find my opponents and get a nice flow of enemies and not run into like 3v1 situations. I want to pick the right engagements, and so with the kill streak speed stuff that allows me to find out where my opponents are, it really allows me to pick the best engagements. And as for the last kill streak, I didn't want to use anything that would tell me to like use it like a VTOL warship, you know what I mean? So I have to drive it around and stuff. I didn't want to worry about that because I want to give you guys gun kills. So I use a Warthog so I get a bit more kills, but won't have to worry about using some sort of a controlled kill streak, if you guys know what I mean. So a Warthog's really good for this kind of scenario. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here today. If you did, make sure to leave it a like rating. All your guys' support really helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.